Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on Space Coach today we're joined by the Imperial Range Trooper because I've been asked by one of my viewers if we can have a look at the information for the AT-Hauler from the Solo official guide. So here is the official guide. Here is, I'll just move the Range Trooper over a little bit more. Here, not that much. And Slice and Dice are not even on the scene and he's falling off the cavern. There is the spread for the AT-Hauler. Now, I do really like this design, actually, because, you know, I love that standard Imperial shuttle where the wings fold. In this case, they fold down and forwards rather than up to the sides. But you also see here, and it wasn't immediately obvious until you actually see it in the film, that this here is like an entire, it's almost like scaffolding, where here's the bridge, and this is just like an open deck. So you come down, it's just like it's an open deck. So that's where they mount the conveyors from. So let's just see what it says about the AT-Hauler. The Empire uses AT-Haulers for the swift deployment of armoured walker vehicles onto the battlefield. And we do see some of those new chicken walkers being deployed on Mimban by these. I was kind of hoping we would have seen a Gazanti-class cruiser doing it, but sadly no, that's just in Rebels. These specialised starships have powerful engines and heavy-duty cargo lifter arms. The Haulers are an upgrade from Clone Wars era carriers, but are now gradually being phased out themselves in favour of more versatile transports, perhaps the Gazanti class. The AT-Hauler is strong enough to withstand buckling under heavy loads thanks to energised tensile strength fields that radiate through the arms, and these are the arms that it's talking about that radiates through. Integral to the AT-Hauler are its long propulsion and lifter arms, which use ion engines and linked banks of repulsor lift generators to provide thrust and lift. Magnetic clamps on the underside of the arms lock around the cargo, which can be further secured by localised traction fields, as well as strong Steelton manufactured cable ties and winches. So it does have some bits on here. So the arm articulation sliding joint channel is this here. And I assume the continuation of it there as well. That circular thing is the rotational drum joint for arm pivot and landing configuration here. So obviously it's out like this, but it goes up like that. When you look at it, it does look just a little bit like Director Krennic's shuttle in that configuration with the triangular stuff on there. There's a hard point to attach optional sensor, antenna or weapons mount, and that is this thing here. Now we also have repulsor lift radiator cell access port, which is this open area here as it's an access port. And then we have the winching tackle assembly contained within the arm, which is this, and you see the other one here. Is there anything else on that? It's a Kuat Drive Yards Y45 armoured transport hauler, affiliation Galactic Empire, 6.5 metres high in flight mode, 18.9 metres high in landing mode, 20.1 metres long in flight mode, 11.2 metres long in landing mode, crew of 2. It only goes 125 kilometres an hour in atmosphere. That is crawling along. And it has no weapons. Now, we also, it does have a bit about in the landing mode. To save space in hangar bays and landing fields, the AT-Hauler rotates its arms when grounded, pointing them skywards. In this way, it is similar to the Empire's favoured line of shuttles from CNR fleet systems, many of which have folding wings, and to my mind is the most beautiful design in all of Star Wars. The efficient tensile field generators in the hauler's arms keep the shuttle hull rigid when landed. So the forward winch gather point is here. Cable reinforcing lattice work is here. I'll bring it a bit forward. doesn't really show very well, to be honoured. There's an armoured cockpit for 2 there. What does that say? Armoured cockpit canopy with forward downward viewpoints. And just looking at this bit, these two, very similar to the chicken walker, the AT-ST. And then we have something here. The service gantry and clamp brace platform. So yes, it's the platform at the bottom, and you do see some of the guys on there talking during the movie. I think that's all on that. Yes. So, just about the flight deck, this is the picture of Rio. A pilot and co-pilot are able to manage both AT-Hauler's flight and cargo lifting operations. Systems are largely automated, to the extent that the Navi computer contains only a select group of Imperial outposts as pre-calculated hyperspace jump destinations. The Empire also mistakenly believes that this security restriction will deter thieves. Mistaken indeed. But yes, decent little ship. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing it in action. I wouldn't have put it down as one of the old ATs because they've always have been land vehicles. This is an air vehicle, but hey, it opens up new possibilities when it comes to vehicles. But yes, I was asked to go into it in more depth. I'm very happy to do so because I did enjoy that ship. And there you just see it again. Like I said, very similar to Krennic Shuttle, similarities to Kylo Ren's with how the configuration here is, but obviously not when it comes like this, where they go forward and down rather than to the side. But there you go, guys. That is just our look at one of the newest ships in the Star Wars universe, introduced in Solo Star Wars Story, the Imperial AT-Hauler. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion what common topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.